Hello, my beautiful friends. It's Erika. Today we're going to sit down and talk with the Divine Masculine and Spirit. This is where Divine Masculine sits down with Spirit and has a very important heart-to-heart talk and asks some questions. So we're going to just get started and jump right in and see why the Divine Masculine wants to sit down with Spirit at this time. This will be a very specific scenario, so if it doesn't resonate, check out any of my other videos. There's many of them on my channel here, and they're all timeless. So whenever you are drawn to a title, there's likely a message in there for you. So, Divine Masculine, what has brought you here today? Wow, that just jumped out. The Two of Wands and the Tower. Major revelation, epiphany, Hierophant. This is a masculine that has just had his mind exploded with his spiritual awakening. And what we've got here is the Divine Masculine has made his choice to align with his path. This is a masculine who has moved on, potentially from a previous connection. But this to me is a rapid awakening process. This is a masculine that has made his decisions. He has gotten the sign, he has gotten the signal from the Divine Feminine and from Spirit that it is time now to move forward in his life. He has had a spiritual, it's like he's finally realized who he is. I'm hearing the chosen one. He is the chosen one, and he has been activated for his mission. And this has brought him a sense of relief. It's as though whatever has happened, he's awakening to really more of who he is and his gifts. And it is because of this that he is realizing there's a meaning. I'm hearing there's a meaning and a purpose behind all of the hell I've been through. I finally see it now. And this is bringing him a sense of relief. So what is it that you're seeking from this conversation with Spirit, Divine Masculine? What is it that you're seeking from this conversation? I'm hearing, help me get unstuck, Spirit. How to help me break out of stagnation and into rapid movement. Gosh, we've already got 4 major arcana here, by the way. And the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. He's like, he's basically coming to Spirit to say, I'm getting myself out of where I've kept myself held back for far too long. And now I'm ready for rapid and swift movement. I'm ready for this very solid, tangible new beginning in my life. I'm done keeping myself stuck. I'm getting myself out of where I've been stagnant. And I'm ready to charge forward in my life to seize this new opportunity that I know is being presented. I know is this. He's like, I'm ready to pick up my shield of the sacred masculine. I'm ready to be the sacred masculine. I'm ready to show the world what I'm really made of. Ooh, hello. Okay, so what questions do you have for Spirit then? What's your first question for Spirit, Divine Masculine? Given you're pretty determined right now. What is your question for Spirit, your first question? And guys, there will be an extended where I'm going to have Spirit ask the Divine Masculine some questions. So we're getting the Moon, the 7 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. So the first question the Divine Masculine has for Spirit is, I'm getting a few different questions coming through, so I'm trying to clarify. Oh, wow. Okay. Very strong. Saying, Spirit, how is it? Why were these gifts hidden from me for so long? Why did I not know I had these spiritual gifts and these powers before? And can I handle the responsibility that they entail? Can I handle the responsibility of being the divine masculine? Let me get one more clarifier here. Why is the moon here? It's almost like, how did I not see this before? Two of Cups. Wow. Okay. It's almost like there's I'm afraid she won't choose me. I'm afraid that I didn't fight for this soon enough. How could I have not seen this all along if I had the... Oh, that's what it is here. Sorry, guys. How could I not have seen this all along? How come this was hidden from me? So why, Spirit, why was it really hidden from the divine masculine that he was the divine masculine for so long? And many of you have heard me talk about how the divine masculines have had to be somewhat stealth in their 3D world because of their power. So he's kind of asking along those lines right now, like, why did you hide my powers from me all this time? Why am I the last one to see them? And what does Spirit say? Page of Swords. The Seven of Cups. It wasn't time for you to see your power yet, because it was about you deciding what you wanted to make you happy. You weren't ready. You still had some maturing and growing up to do, divine masculine. Because you were confused with this original truth when you first met the divine feminine. It felt really too good to be true in many ways. Yet it was the instigator to your growth. You were afraid to take a risk with your heart because you still had to evolve and grow. You weren't ready to trust the divine path just yet, but you were introduced to the divine path. It is the initial sliver of truth that awakens the journey within you, that begins to stir your heart and your imagination of all that is possible. You did not have enough faith in yourself yet in order to be bestowed with these incredible gifts, later to be revealed. There's the moon. You had to learn how to listen to the stirrings of your heart. As your intuition was guiding you, yet you preferred to use logic over love as your tool. Because the emotions that were stirred up deep within you when you first encountered the sacred feminine were unnerving to you. You feared them, and so you shut them down with your logic. As your logic was the only tool that you knew. In order to shut down the emotions that had been stirred. Yet the reason that these gifts were hidden from you at first, Divine Masculine, was because you needed to learn to go within. These were not gifts that were meant to just be handed to you. You needed to discover them deep within yourself. And it is only then that they become magical. Because were we to bestow you with these gifts and tell you you had them, you would not have believed us. It is through your path of self-discovery that you have realized the profound depth of your powers. You have uncovered them from deep within yourself, which is part of your mastery, Divine Masculine. So, Divine Masculine, what else do you want to ask Spirit now that they've shared all that? What is your next question? Four of Swords, Ten of Cups, Judgment. So the question for Spirit is, my heart is calling me for happiness. Do I deserve the happiness ahead of me? Or do I still have more healing to do? Am I ready for this happiness now, Spirit? Or do I need to continue to do more work? Am I overthinking this? Is it time, or do I need to reflect more on myself, Spirit? Great question, by the way. So let's see what Spirit's answer is. How does the Divine Masculine know if he's overthinking this, or if he needs to continue to do work on himself, or if it's time now? Is it Judgment Day yet? Or do I need to do more work on myself first before I approach the Sacred Feminine? Because he's ready to get out of here, but he wants to make sure he's done enough of his work and his healing. What's your answer, Spirit? Knight of Cups. Offer your heart, dear one. It is harvest time. Here's the Judgment card. Wow. You have reached this point for a reason at this time, Divine Masculine. You are ready to offer your heart. It is time for celebration. It is time for the reward for all of your conquering of the dark. Your heart is more healed than you believe from your past. For it is in the leading up to your discovery of your gifts and your power and your purpose that you grieve the past relationship. But it is time. The time is now. There's no more time to waste. It is time to begin to enjoy the life that you have ahead of you, that you are ready to go for, Divine Masculine. The work is complete. It is time for harvest. The effort has been put in. It's time to begin to enjoy. Yet you want to offer your heart, because the joy that you want to share is not alone. It is with your sacred partner. You are ready, Divine Masculine. If you are here having this conversation with me, you are ready. All right. Interesting. 3 of Wands. Your ship has arrived. It is time for you to board the ship and go forward in your life. There's no more waiting for tomorrow or next week or next month. The time is now, is what Spirit is saying, Divine Masculine. The time is now. It's not, my happiness will be in the future. No, the happiness starts today, and you have power over that. So what else do you want to ask Spirit, Divine Masculine? What other question do you have? King of Swords. The 4 of Wands. Wow. The Ace of Wands. Speak softly and carry a big sword, right? Wow. There's a lot of passion coming through this question, so I'm going to make this PG. But the question for Spirit is, just keep getting drawn to this guy carrying this big sword and this Ace of Wands where it's like on fire. And in between is the 4 of Wands, which is the manifestation. It is celebration. It is hard work paying off. And it is 2 people together in an embrace. It's literally like, how am I going to hold back my passion? Because it's intense. He's very much like, he's basically saying, Spirit, this truth that I've discovered about myself is really intense. It's amazing, but it's intense. He's basically like, Spirit, you mean to tell me that this truth that I now hold, this clarity that I now hold deep within me, that this is my purpose and what I've been working for, has lit a fire within me that I cannot contain. How do I contain it? This is a question the Divine Feminine has too, by the way. I have a lot of these conversations with my clients. It's really interesting. So what is your answer to that? How does the masculine contain his fire for the Divine Feminine? Because he's like, how do I show it to her without overwhelming her? Because it's overwhelming me, and I'm acting kind of cold with this sword, but I have a fire. It's like he's trying to hide his fire. So how does he hide his fire, Spirit? What is your guidance for him? What do you want him to know? The strength card in the world. Okay, what he's saying is, okay, all right, my guides are being really cheeky right now, but they're like, you can do it. You're strong. Your strength, this is part of your discovery of more strength. Because you are expecting that you will not be able to contain your passion for the sacred feminine, but that is because you are living in the old paradigm, Divine Masculine, of the old way. The old sexual energy that is not the way of new. And this speaks to sacred sexuality, by the way. I've talked a lot about this. I've done videos about this. It came up in the Anchoring Sacred Union Activation series. But what Spirit is saying is, listen, yes, you feel a passion for the sacred feminine, but you're meant to use that passion for a purpose. It is not meant to be simply expended, as in lesser consciousness relationships of the past. You are meant to contain and allow this passion you feel to fuel your fire, divine masculine. Your fire not only for the sacred feminine, but for your purpose. She ignites this fire deep within you for reasons other than simple release. Six of Swords. With the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this is about you containing the fire. Feeling the fire, but containing it and not letting it overtake you. This is where you're supposed to take a deep breath, divine masculine. And you want to feel the fire, yet you want it contained. So you see how the fire is contained within the hearth, the stone around it? It's burning, all right, but it's not burning the house down. Splash some cold water in your face, divine masculine, but don't let it extinguish the fire that has been lit. Spirit's basically telling the masculine, yes, part of your gift is learning to fuel your passion that is ignited by the divine feminine in her presence, yet it is not meant to simply be extinguished. And I keep getting like, the masculine wants to jump in this cold lake to cool down, but Spirit's like, no, you don't want to extinguish the fire. You need to contain it. And I can't help but think the fire is contained right in the presence of the sacred feminine. Who's about to take one of these wands made of wood and put it in the fire to keep it going, to add fuel to the fire. But she's going to do so in increments. It's like the sacred feminine knows her purpose of what happens when the masculine is ignited with his passion and his purpose combined, and she is part of the process. He thinks it's going to be this huge inferno, but Spirit's like, no, that's the old way. You're going to contain it. You feel it, and it's going to drive you. But with my help, aka Spirit's help, I will teach you how to use this passion to fuel you moving forward. So, my beautiful friends, on that note, I'm going to head over to the extended, and we're going to have this dialogue continue where Spirit's going to begin to ask the divine masculine some questions like a good coach and mentor does, as well as give more guidance. So if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Check out the Sacred Feminine's video. Also, do consider joining my free inner circle. It is a membership where I post videos that I don't post anywhere else. The link is down in the description box. And until next time, I send you much love.